What's up, dudes? It's Nick, and welcome back to the Minecraft Mod Showcase. Today we're going to be going over the Aether mod. Now, this is probably, if not the most iconic Minecraft mod, and it is really well known amongst the Minecraft community, so I just thought I'd review it. Now, this mod adds in, like, kind of a heaven-like dimension, as well as a bunch of other new items and blocks. Now, the first thing we're going to go over is the tools. Now, this mod adds in tools called Skyroot, Holy Stone, Zanite, Gravitite, and then a Valkyrie set. Now, to craft the Skyroot set, you're going to need Skyroot planks, Skyroot sticks, and you can craft these from the Skyroot wood that is found in the dimension. Holy Stone, you can see 3 Holy Stone and 2 Skyroot sticks. You can find Holy Stone, which is the stone that's in the Aether. And then for a Zanite axe, you need 3 Zanite gemstones, 2 Skyroot sticks. You can find these in the Aether. And then Gravitite, you need 3 enchanted Gravitite. Which to do this, you need the Aether enchantments, Ambrosium shard, and then you get enchanted Gravitite. Now, you cannot craft the Valkyrie set, unfortunately, but you can find it in, like, dungeons and stuff, and I'll show you guys where you can get that. As for the weapons, there are quite a lot, so I'm gonna try to get through this quickly. Now, there are 3 different types of dart shooters. There is a poison dart shooter, an enchanted dart shooter, and a golden dart shooter. Now, an enchanted dart one does a fair amount of damage. And to craft the enchanted dart, you need golden dart and Ambrosium shard in the Aether enchantment area. Poison dart, you're gonna need 8 golden darts around the Skyroot poison bucket, and you can find this as a liquid in the Aether. The golden dart will need golden amber, and you can get this from there's a special type of tree in the Aether, and I'll show you guys what that is. Craft the dart shooter, you'll need to put it in an Aether enchantments area, golden dart shooter and Ambrosium shard. And then combine the golden dart shooter with Skyroot poison bucket for the poison dart. And then you just see 2 Skyroot planks and a golden amber. Summon the zombie real quick. Now, it doesn't really do that much damage, but it is a pretty good substitute for a bow, as it does not take time to charge up. And poison dart shooter will poison the mobs, as the name suggests. And then golden dart shooter is just standard, doesn't really do that much damage. Alright, and back over here, we have the Phoenix bow. And this is just a regular bow, except that it sets everything on fire. If you hit a mob with it, it sets it on fire. And we also have some Skyroot swords, Holy Stone, Gravitite, and Zanite. Gravitite is the only one in this game mod that requires blocks to craft instead of just regular ore. Now, these are special kinds of weapons, so lightning sword, you can't craft these at all. And so are these, you can't craft these either. But we will test them out. The lightning dagger, but it does make lightning strike down from the sky, which is cool. And then the lance. Now the lance I'm pretty sure does 5 damage, 7 attack damage actually. I'm just gonna get myself some zombie spawn eggs. Now the hammer of notch. When you right click it, exactly what that is. It does 6 attack. This is one that does 6 attack damage. Oh, okay, so it knocks him really far back. Alright, that's good. Candy cane sword is obviously a sword made of candy cane. Doesn't do anything special, except does just 4 attack damage. Same as a wooden sword. The pig slayer, I'm pretty sure you get extra, like, meat from pigs if you kill them with it. Yep. It also kills them instantly. The lightning sword, pretty sure Vampire Blade, I'm most likely sure this will just kill you. Yep, it will. These all do 7 attack damage, by the way. The Holy Sword, I think this does extra damage on attack. However, I don't know, but that's usually what Holy Swords do. Flaming Sword, as the name suggests, sets monsters on fire. And you can all find these in dungeons in the Aether. Alright, let's move on to the next thing. Armor. Now, there are a few armor sets in this game for the mod, and I will be going over what they do. So, the Phoenix set, you can't craft any of these, by the way. So, the Phoenix set, you can find this in, like, bronze-type dungeons, silver, and then gold dungeons. This allows you to be able to walk on lava, and it gives you fire resistance. You can't take damage from fire, but be careful when around water, because if you are wearing the set and you jump into water, it turns into the obsidian set. And the amount of protection that this armor gives you is the same as diamond. Yep, I was right. And cannot walk on lava. I don't know where I got that from. Yep. The durability is slowly going down. And once all this depletes, it will turn into the obsidian set. And that is and you get cool little particle effects. But this isn't the only way to get the obsidian set. Now, the obsidian set does not do anything special other than the fact that it is a lot better than diamond. Like, it's just straight up just better than diamond. And it gives pretty good defense against mobs. And it just makes you look like, yeah. You must be wearing the gloves as well, or else you won't get the special effects. So you have to find everything. Alright, so the Valkyrie set. This is the rarest set, and you need a cape and a glove. But once you put the whole thing on, you grow wings, and it allows you to fly. And it has the same level of diamond. Here, the wings, you look just like a Valkyrie, kind of. And then if you press spacebar and hold, you can continue to go up. Then you can glide back down. So really useful for traversing around the world. Now, the Zanite set is pretty unique. So, the worse the durability is, the better the armor gets. So, right now, I have 5 armor bars, which is a bit better than leather. But if I put on a completely damaged set, it gives me better than diamond, this is better than the obsidian set. However, if I do take damage, it will all break. Alright. Now the Gravitite set. What this does is just grants you a really high jump once you have the full thing on. And you do not take fall damage once you do the jump. So it is really cool for, once again, traversing around and going up mountains or something. Now, Neptune. The game describes it as allowing you to water walk, but it does not allow you to walk on water. And it's better than Diamond. It just gives you really good, it's kind of like Depth Strider, but better. So if I just go over here real quick. There we go. And paired with an item called the Iron Bubble. Right here. This allows, what the Iron Bubble does is it allows you to breathe for an extra long time underwater than normal. Yep, so when you can actually like this would be really good for like taking on like guardian temples or something. And I don't really find a use for it anywhere else other than that. So that does cover it for the armor. Now we are on to... Oh, no, we have one more. Sentry Boots. What these do is basically negate all fall damage. Okay, fly up here in creative. And drop down. I will not take any damage. Doesn't matter how high you go, you will always be protected by it. And if you're klutz like me, then you will probably need these. Now, these are miscellaneous items. So these are called parachutes, and in the Aether, it's a bunch of, like, it's just void below you with some, like, islands and stuff, so you need these to get around. Cold parachute, you can craft this by getting cold air clouds, and golden parachute, you need golden air clouds. Now, difference between these two is this has one use. Meanwhile, this has 20 uses. And you do automatically get these once you first build the portal to the Aether. Go over these. Now, the golden feather makes you as light as a feather, and it will allow you to just freely float down and not take any fall damage whatsoever. And I already showcased the iron bubble, but like I said, it allows you to breathe underwater for a really long time. The shield of repulsion. This does not go in that slot apparently. Okay. Yep. You have it on you once you have this like little aura around you. What this does is it reflects all projectiles back at the attacker, and it does damage to them. There we go. However, every time that it does damage, the shield of repulsion durability goes down, as you might expect. So this basically renders skeletons and blazons useless. You can also find that in dungeon treasure chests. Stone of Regeneration. This is arguably the most useful item, as it grants passive regeneration. So if I, like, hurt myself real quick. It's pretty good regeneration, too. Now, the life shard. It grants you an extra heart. That's what it does. I totally knew that from the beginning, and I didn't just figure that out. Now, there are 3 different types of capes. The invisibility cloak obviously makes you invisible. Like, you literally can't see you. And the sweat cape makes it so that there's these enemies, not enemies. Well, yeah, they are enemies in the Aether called the Sweats. And if you have the sweat cape on and you approach them, they will become friendly towards you. And the agility cape allows you to walk up blocks instead of just jumping up them. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that is done. Cloud Staff will... You can find these in dungeons, they are not craftable. Oh, Nature Staff is craftable. And you can use these to control these things called MOAs. You find them all around the Aether. There are plenty of different types. And you can use this to let them fight by your side. And if you right click, you can let them sit down. The Cloud Staff will summon 2 clouds to fight beside you that will throw ice balls at your enemies. They do last a pretty long time, too. Now, with the food. There are plenty of different types of food in this mod. Let's go all over all of them. The golden gummy sweets will heal you to full. Heal your health bar. Hunger. Flash effect. Add S. It should be going down any set. There we go. Now, the golden gummy and the blue gummy both do the same thing. They both heal you to full hunger. And the healing stone, what that does is it, once you're damaged, as it says, it will give you regeneration. However, it does not heal your hunger. And the enchanted berry is just a regular berry, but it's enchanted to give more hunger. And the white apple is the way to get rid of the poison effect in the Aether. Candy cane, you can get these from Presents, which was a add-on, a Christmas add-on, not add-on, a Christmas part of the mod. I want to get some milk really quickly. Don't really do much damage. Oh. I have to hit it. Yeah, you have to hit it to activate it first. They aren't really that accurate though. Alright, well, I'm gonna get a sword. Alright, let's put these back. Now, I'm gonna also showcase a enemy that I thought was really cool. And it is called the Mimic. It's right here. Now, it looks just exact spitting image of a chest. But once you right click on it, it turns into a monster. And then you can, it just drops. Don't know why I'm using a pickaxe, but. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna go grab some armor. And we will venture out into the Aether. Alright, how to get on now. I'm gonna get... Let's go wear the obsidian set. And I will show you guys how to build a portal. It is the most simple out of any of the mods I've done. You built it like a nether portal. Except you use glowstone instead of obsidian. And to light it, you need a water portal. And then you just hop in, and then you get the Aether. Now, Aether, I already have some waypoints set up, but you'll usually spawn this guy with a golden parachute. And if you were to fall down there, I'm pretty sure that means certain death. And there are 3 different types of dungeons. The bronze tier, which is the easiest. Silver tier, which is the least, the kind of medium. And the gold tier, which is the ice gold bronze, and which is the harvest. We're gonna go to bronze first and explore it. Now, in every dungeon, there will be a certain chance of the chest to be mimics. But you can, like I said, find stuff like Zanite axes. I'm just gonna take it because I like taking loot. And then you can find stuff like Zanite sword. And here's one of the sweat capes. Skyrim poison bucket. You can. Here, yep. Mimic. There is no distinct feature to tell if it's a mimic or not, so I just recommend standing far away once you're opening the chest. As that is the only safe solution. Golden darts and Zanite sword. Then a Zanite pickaxe, Brogium, Skyroot. Did I miss one? Go free. Alright, well. Over here is the boss room. I've never seen before. Wait a second. Are these things? Alright, I'm confused. I've never came across this effect before. But what I think it does is just randomly... It doesn't go away with milk either. Oh my gosh. I think it's randomly makes the character move around. And I think they're coming from these things. Yeah, they are. Interesting. I think that's one of the... No, you can't. Hearthstone and Century Stone. So be wary of these guys, because they do explode. They don't do that much damage, probably because I'm wearing that armor, but... Let's just get in here. Now, this is the boss. If you can't damage it with a sword, it just says, perhaps you need to attack with a pickaxe. Which if you do, and this is a spider boss. It is not difficult, but it will just slide around and try to hit you. I'm actually not sure if not much, it's just take off the chest plate or something. Take off the boots. Does not do that much damage at all, actually. But it is a pretty long boss fight considering it's a pickaxe. And one way to damage it. Now, once it gets down to about a quarter of its health, it will start to enter an enraged state, which will start to go faster and do more damage. But you can just block it by just going around it. Like this. Find this really easy attack by all these sets in this game do have more or as high durability as diamonds, but unfortunately they do have like not the like same amount of durability points. Like when you get like really low. Yeah, there we go. So his eyes turn red, he just starts to go red. And it doesn't matter where you are in the room, he will still get you, so if you're like floating up in the air, he will still get you there. This boss is difficult, it's more of a pain. There we go, we killed him. And upon death, he will drop a carved stone, feathers, and the door will open back up, and you'll get a bronze key. And then down here is a skyroot chest. Open it with the key. Then inside will be a select few of really random items, such as 4 agility capes and sentry boots. I'm just gonna teleport over. I'm gonna go to silver tier. Now this is where the home of the Valkyrie Queen subsides. Now, you will have to defeat some Valkyries before going to fight her. One of them was. If you ever see a double chest in one of these structures, one of them is a mimic. Because it's possible for this one like that. Just click that up on that. That's uneasy. Well, up a floor. Don't know why the mobs ain't spawning. Here we go. And they do have swords, but I think the armor that I'm wearing is too good to do any damage. And upon death, you will get victory medals. And I need 10 of these to fight the boss. Don't ask me why you need 10, you do. Now, up to 4 can spawn in one room, and up to 2 can spawn in at a time. Let's heal up real quick. Upon death, they will say a little something like, okay, I give up G's, or just like a random death message. One of these is bound to die. Oh, both of them are. Now, I'm pretty sure they actually are docile until you attack. So, they are moderately passive, unless you do just start to sound with the sword. Okay, 2 more, and then we can go on to the Valkyrie boss. Do I need more Valkyrie? Like, spawn in. I just saw one. Yep, right here. Now, they are docile. Yeah. Okay, good. Perfect. One more is behind me. One. Boom. Now, throughout the structure, there are, I'm pretty sure, 3 floors. I am correct. And throughout one of those 3 floors, usually on the bottom one, you will find a door leading to a chamber in which resides 2 golden saplings and a Valkyrie queen. Now, if you right-click to her, you can talk to her. What can you tell me about this place? She is peaceful. Because it's like you can have conversation with her. Sanctuary for those who seek rest. And if you say wish to fight you, says very well. Then bring me 10 medals for my subordinates per your worth. Well, then we'll see. And then you can say I'm ready. I have the medals right here. Or on second thought, I'd rather not. You say I'm ready. I have the medals right here. Now then, let's begin. Then you get to land the first hit. Now, it looks like she doesn't do much more damage than a regular Valkyrie. Let's crank this up to hard real quick. Okay, now she's doing a bit of damage. So just like keep repeatedly bashing her with the sword to keep her away from you, and that will just solve the problem of her just getting to you. And she can fly slightly, but it... Why is there a shulker thing right here? Alright. She can fly, but... Fly. She can fly. Now, I don't think she has a range state either, just like I don't think she does. But she will start spawning more of these things, and then call down lightning strikes. Yeah, so once those things get close enough to you, I think they are the ones that summon in the lightning. So if you don't have really good armor, strike, and then she goes away saying, "You truly are a mighty warrior." And these are the golden oak saplings that I was talking about. And in this dungeon, you get a silver key, and you can take this to the Skyreach chest. And then there are better items in here, such as Valkyrie shovel, gloves, chestplate. So we already have half a set, a quarter of it right here. Golden regeneration stone, holy sword, and lightning sword. I'm gonna take this real quick. We'll sort that out. And I'm gonna put this in my slot right here, so I have passive regeneration on me at all times. Now, this one I'm kind of nervous for, because it's pretty difficult. Gold tier dungeon. Now, you don't go through, like, a maze to do this. It's just, the boss is right there. And this is the sun god, or sun spirit. I just like to call him a god because that's what he's referred to in the files. And in this ring, you cannot place water, kind of like the nether. And he is actually peaceful like all the other bosses, until you right-click on him. Be gone to him, you have no purpose here. And if you keep on talking to him, he will start to get angrier. Hear my burning aura. Presence annoys me. Nothing to offer you, fool. Leave me at peace. And if you keep continuing, perhaps you're ignorant. You wish to know who I am? Again, you keep continuing. I am a sun spirit embodiment of Aether's eternal daylight. As long as I'm alive, the sun will never set on this world. Body burns with the anger of 1,000 beasts. No man, hero, or villain can harm me. You are no exception. Challenge of the might of the sun. You are mad. Do not further insult me, or you will feel my wrath. If you click on him once again, final warning. Leave now and prepare to burn. So this is kind of like your, like you said, final chance to get ready. But however, we are ready. So, yep. And then he closes off the exit, so you cannot leave. And this is, I'm not gonna pronounce his name. I'm not gonna try to at all. However, if he gets close enough to you, he will start to burn you. Slowly fire, flames, fireballs, and cannot damage him whatsoever. However, you will have to wait for an ice ball like that, and then that will do damage. So this is basically just a waiting game until one of these things comes out. Dang it. Now you're gonna want to wear the Phoenix set or have an enchanted golden apple on you, or something that is very resistant to fire. Like the full boss parade is that he spawns. Insane amount of fire. Oh. Don't let him get close to you. Put this out. Put the fire out so it's easier for yourself. Make sure to actually hit them, unlike me, because I have awful skills. Alright, here's another one. Should be able to get this one. Should. Perfect. No. Get it. Now, this one has the best game. boss fight will take some time, so just keep putting out the fire and killing the minions, and then you should be... victory should be yours. Wish there were other ways you could damage him, but unfortunately, this is the only way. Ah, that would have been perfect. Alright, there we go. So anytime you see like a ice ball, just beeline straight towards it and just try to hit it. Oh, run. I just need to hit him 2 more times and victory shall be ours. Okay, I get another enchanted golden apple. The entrance will open back up. You will get a golden key, as you very well deserve. Get it, sign off for now. I'm not quite sure what this does, but I will research it later. Best stuff in the game. I mean, it's dungeons. I don't know what the freak I expected, but yeah. Anyway, curious about something. That is all for today, dudes. If you did enjoy the video, please consider liking, subscribing, and my theory was correct. You do just fall down into the... Alright. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.